What were your standards? Let me ask.
$200,000 a year?
Wait, no, listen, Myron, you know what's so fucking crazy? It was way more than that.
Oh shit! So that's
we want.
I want to go to
standards,
nigga, every week, nigga.
We want to hear the standards for sure.
My standards was like, take care of me.
I asked this woman I've been talking to for a minute for $100. I get a what do you need it for? When do I get it back? A whole bunch of questions. LOL. I planned a trip for us in the mountains in Colorado for 4 days. Hotel cost $200 per night. Whitewater rafting, $150 per person. Zip lining, $125 per person. Hot air balloon, $250 person. So SUV rental, $80 per day. Not to mention food costs. I had all this covered. Just canceled everything and got my deposits back. I don't need the $100. I was just seeing what type of response I'd get if I asked for it. I didn't ask when do I get my money back when I was planning the vacation. I was just handling business. People don't think long-term. Test failed.
We're
not high school, babes. Don't test me.
So
seriously.
let's go around the table on this one. I think we started here. So we're going to go here. What are your thoughts on that? Was that a good test? Did the girl fuck up? Did he avoid a bomb? What do you think?
The girl tested him with all the money expenses and shit?
He tested her.
He tested her?
Yeah.
What is this, high school? Bro, you sent in the funds or what? She wouldn't test him if she didn't think he didn't have it.
Well, no. In reverse. So he told her, hey, can I borrow $100? Because I need it for something. And she's like, why am I going to give you the money? When am I going to get it back?
Okay, if there's too many questions, on to the next.
Okay, so
it's either yes, no. If not, bye. So and you accept it or you don't.
So she failed the test.
She fucked, bro.
She failed the test or passed the test?
All right.
But I mean, yeah, she kind of failed.
Did you pay attention when we were reading
really,
the thing?
no. Okay. No, I didn't. It was a whole lot of words. Listen, I'm freaking dyslexic. Lots of words.
All right, we'll just move on. Okay, what are your thoughts?
So
don't be mad at me for being like that.
I'm be honest, right?
Pay attention, bro.
I'm genuinely dyslexic. No, really.
I feel like if a man has to test a woman, he's looking for a way to get out. Straight facts. If you're testing somebody, you're just looking for a way to get out because what's the point of the test? You really think so? Yeah, because what's the point of the test?
I think he was just trying to see like her gratitude. Like, look at all the money he just spent on this trip. He's probably like, damn, I'm really coming out of pocket for this. Like, is she like where's her mindset on it? You get what I'm saying?
But think about it like this.
She did fail in the sense of now continuously doing it. Yeah, but in that sense, she failed. Like, but if I ask my dude for money, oh, da-da-da-da. He asked me, what do you need it for? My car payment, this, that, and the other.
But look at it like this. What if she didn't know about this trip? Like, what if this is a secret?
There's more details.
Secret trip. You got what I'm saying?
Surprise trip.
You got... My bad. Yeah.
What you can move the mic. You can rotate it. Remember, don't forget. No. Move it. Lift. Yeah, there you go.
Let me move it closer to me. What if she didn't know about the trip at all? Like, he's just testing her to see, like, if she's going to give you the money without question asked. That's childish because I've never tested anybody as far as money. Like, you got what I'm saying?
Stop the cap.
Y'all gonna start doing this to me.
I don't think it was necessarily specifically about the money, but that's something you can physically test for. I think, like I'm saying, it's about the mental, like her mind's like, I've never had a crazy trip for put yourself in your shoes. You're planning this crazy trip for your nigga. You just spend like $2 bands on a trip, surprise trip to do it or whatever. You want to see gratitude and all that. You want to make sure you've got that
because if I'm doing this for somebody, because my love language is not gifts. I'm not a gift giver at all. So if I'm doing this, that means that I know that I fuck with you heavy.
So question is, did she pass or fail the test? That's simple.
I mean,
she's basically saying the fact that he even did a test is an L. That's what she's trying to say.
It is.
He was trying to get out the relationship.
No, because really, like, realistically speaking, if you're testing somebody, you already have doubts about that person. There's no thought in your head that says, I'm going to test this person just because.
So was he right or was he wrong?
He's wrong in this situation.
So he was wrong. All right, Zena, what about
Go
you?
ahead.
I think, she failed. Like I agree if you're continuing, I agree, like the whole constantly having to test somebody, like why do you have to? But let's be real. We all run tests. You can't lie and say you don't test people. It may not be you're testing them for money or anything like that, but come on. you're putting on something cute. You say you're putting on something a little too revealing to walk out. You're gonna test your nigga to see if he's gonna say something like, "Where you going dressed like that?" We run tests even with our friends, man. You run tests with your friends. Like,
I be living if you're mad at it.
Listen, and that okay. So if you're not testing people, that's why you got fucked up shit going on in your life because you need to test people. You need to know who's around you. If you're in a relationship, you need to know who you're in a relationship with. The whole time learning to get to know somebody, you're testing them. Yeah. You're testing them.
No, that's why in this world to get to know anybody but myself. And
okay, but you're in a relationship, so you're testing your nigga.
I don't really know what I'm in.
No. But that's why you get to know somebody before you get into a relationship. Because what's the point of hopping in a relationship and you don't even know this person?
Typically, you don't really get to know a person. It takes at least up to 2 to 5 years to actually know somebody, right? It's 2 to 5 years.
Let me tell you.
So people don't really wait that long to rush into a relationship because you're supposed to be thinking long term, which means marriage, family. Yeah, that means you get in a relationship, you start moving in to live together, yada yada yada. But
and
look,
just so you know, right? Most people are Power Rangers. They transform when they're needed.
That is true.
So you never really know.
But but look,
it's more for time.
But look, when you in the talking stage, right? Money's involved.
Ranger.
But look, when you in the talking stage, money's involved, right? Because you're going on dates. So you're gonna know how somebody is with money, right? No.
I can fake it till
remember my situation of them faking it the whole way through?
The whole way. You would never know.
All right, let's continue on.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Okay, do you think that was appropriate? Did she fail the test? Was he right for doing it? Was he a lame for doing it? He was right? Okay.
You wanna know why?
Go ahead, sure.
That nigga was right because
let me hear this. Let me hear this.
Everybody on a panel, independent. But listen, it sound like that nigga could pay. It sound like he paid for her bills. It sound like he paid for this. It sound like he paid for that. But when it come to one little $100, bitch.
Yeah,
feet, bitch.
But no, look.
You're broke, bitch.
He want to know. She want to know what her money going towards.
No, bitch, you're broke. But you're independent, though. Let's be real, lady.
But are you?
She was dead ass fucking wrong, bitch. You're broke, bitch. He paid for your bills and shit.
But
that's exactly how it sounds. No, Leah. You're gonna be realistic, Leah. That bitch failed the test. That bitch broke. That bitch a loser. That bitch lame. That bitch ass.
Let me ask you this. Are you gonna give $100 to your dude?
Yes.
Wait.
Without
asking questions.
No, you can ask though.
I can tell.
When do I get it back?
You know I can tell. You love your nigga.
I love my nigga with everything in me.
What are we asking? Okay. Here you go, babe. I already know.
All right.
I would need to know.
I don't need to know shit.
We'll
Get that money, bitch.
I was gonna say the same shit she said. Like, if you can't really, if he's really supporting you and you can't really put down $100 when you know he's gonna give it back to you, and even if he's not, it's $100. Like, bro,
you know,
I was so confused.
$20. If you're not already,
guys, let's one mic at a time. Stop the yelling.
If you're not
one mic at a time. Go ahead.
If you're not already let's say he pays for your nails, hair, you're not already baby, today I want to take you to breakfast because fuck it, I love you.
So it sounds like he spent more money on her.
But look, your
curiosity
is gonna get the best of you. You're gonna wonder in your head all right,
if he has money,
he's asking for $100.
All right, hold on.
I know he got it. What is he asking me for $100 for? Your curiosity is gonna.
Let's let her finish.
And then it's
first.
he needs me. That's my nigga. He loved me. Fuck it, here you go,
my time to shine.
Okay.
For real, yes. It's your one time to shine.
I just think there wasn't enough context in it. So I'm going back and forth between them. So if it was the fact that he has been doing for me, I don't mind. I would probably question it because it's kind of weird. If you've been taking care of everything, you can have the 100, but are you okay? Is everything okay?
His credit cards. He spent a lot of money with one of his credit cards or something.
That's
something
fine.
He had
just say it. That's fine. I can give it to you.
Why you gotta question him?
I think
it's just I'm curious because as a woman, I'm supposed to be able to support you and help you. If something going on, now I'm curious if everything's been good. Why are you asking for money all of a sudden?
Question. What if you
say you have to have $100? The failing part is her saying
guys, whoa.
Yeah.
Let me finish your comment.
Go ahead.
So it would raise questions for you.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'll bring a point in.
Yeah,
and
go
then
ahead.
You two as well. So yes, you're saying most people shouldn't be tested because you should trust a person going into it, right? However, for men, we have a burden of trusting a girl because it's long term. So for example, right? if I'm with you and you're a finesser, or you're gonna finesse me later on, and I choose wrongly, I'm fucked. But if you choose me, hey, you can leave whatever, take half my money, and then bounce. So for me, I'm invested to know, okay, is she for me right or there, or is she not? Now, that being said, once I know that, cool. I'm going to see how much I can trust you and where I can. So if a girl's really into me, guess what? I say, yo, babe, you know what? You can lend me $100. No, I'm thinking, you know what? Here you go. You know why? Because I've already shown her the effort I've put into it. I've taken her out many times. $100 should be nothing. So the fact that you have to ask a question about, can I get it back, or why you want money from me, shows me, damn, that nigga doesn't mean shit to you, because, hey, you know what? That's your nigga. If he needs some money from you, boom.
Okay, wait.
At the end of the day, if you're dating someone that has money like that, you should have learned at that point how to
Let him finish.
Going into it, right? If it's like a repeated ask, like, okay, I need more money. It's like, okay, it's weird. But one time, he just said, hey, you know what, babe, I need $100. That's it. He didn't say, oh, I need $1,000 every month or like every week. He said, yo, that's my girl, baby, help me out real quick. That's it. So that just goes to show me.
Okay, but I
got a question for you.
Yeah, I got a question too.
Go ahead.
Go first.
Okay, so let me ask you, in the man's perspective, why are you testing the woman? Like, why are you testing her loyalty?
Explained it.
The guy has a burden because, for example, let's say, right? Me.
But he doesn't have a burden. He's just testing her just because.
No, he has
I got
to.
this shit, man.
He has to.
I got this.
Yeah.
It's very fucking simple. Men control relationships. Women control sex. Okay, so when a man is vetting a woman for a relationship, he takes more risk on. So what he has to do is he has to employ tests during the course of the relationship or them talking to make sure she's a suitable candidate for the relationship. Because when men get in a relationship with a woman, he has far more to lose. Because when men get into a relationship with a girl, they're expected to pay, they're expected to protect, they're expected to provision. So if I'm going to take the risk of taking care of you, I'm going to vet you for a period of time. We suggest guys vet women for at least a year, because she's going to have certain characteristics to make sure that not only will she be a dutiful girlfriend, but most importantly, a good fucking mother.
That's true.
So you're not going to be able to do that. So you're not going to be able to do that unless you vet the woman over a period of time. Now, I know what you're saying. Well, you know, it should already be okay. But what you don't get it is that when the girl, right? Because the man's already, if a man gets sex from a girl, he's already passed a bunch of tests.
True.
So if they're fucking, he's already passed a bunch of different tests, because let's be honest.
It depends on the woman's characteristics. I would say that.
Yeah, it depends on her characteristics. But if he's fucking her, he accomplished something and did a bunch of things correct. Because let's be honest, sex is a woman's main agency. So if she gives away the sex, the guy's doing something right. So now the guy is like, okay, she wants a relationship from me because she's fucking me. Because let's be honest, most girls can't fuck casually for a long period of time. They want something more secure. Let me finish.
And I'm gonna tell you.
Listen, stop talking.
Go ahead.
All right. So they want something more secure. So since she wants the relationship, she's going to have to work for it over a period of time. So he deployed a test to see where she stands from a commitment standpoint, and more importantly, a ride or die. Because as a man, you're expected to be a ride or die, period. True. That is your job as the man. You're the leader and you're the provisioner. Women, however, aren't necessarily held to that standard. So you got to test them. That's what I'm saying. He's taking more risk by being in a relationship with her. That's why he has to do that.
But you said that guys are always more than likely to cheat, though. So then
men and women show loyalty differently.
Men think with their penis.
Yeah, I know.
And I can break that down too if you want me to, but go ahead, please. Did you have anything you want to add?
I mean, I can break it down. Like, men really think with their penises. You get what I'm saying? Like, they can love you and then they see a badass bitch.
Yeah, it's like a new car.
And she's giving him the attention that you're probably not giving him. He's gonna fuck her. But it doesn't mean shit to him. I've learned that. Yeah. But a woman, when we cheat, we're like, we already mentally left that relationship and we're trying to jump into something new. Because
I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. When a woman cheats, it's premeditated murder. It
is.
When a man cheats, it's manslaughter. It's not that big a deal. So that's what it is.
I wasn't finished. Yeah. So earlier you said as well, right? You said, for example, girls don't really test guys like that, right?
Yeah.
So I'll say false because let's say, for example, you go on a date. The moment you meet a guy, you're testing him. You're saying, is he weird? Is he awkward? Is he going to pay for the meal? So you test through the whole experience, but you test first. So as a guy, if I'm going to invest in you, I need to know up front, what is she about?
So does that make sense now? Why?
You know what? I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you because it is facts. Like, we do it unknowing. No, we do it knowingly, but we don't want to admit it. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, women do test all the time. Like when he shows up, like you're gonna look at what he's wearing. You're gonna look at how he acts when the bill comes. Like women test men way more than men test women. And as a matter of fact, I'd argue this is why women are able to finesse men 9 out of 10 times out of, the whole sugar daddy culture, or girls going on dates with guys and not fucking them. Like girls test guys all the time, whereas men rarely test women.
Girls test their own homegirls too.
And I'll tell you,
girls
right?
test everybody. You test your own homegirls too. You know your homegirl's at a party with a bitch. You're gonna say, is she hanging out with that bitch? Et cetera, et cetera. You're testing the bitches around you.
And then I'll tell you, right? So remember I said earlier why I wouldn't say it earlier about game why guys do what they do. So it leads into testing, right? So guys up front know what girls want, but guess what? Girls don't really know what guys want, and that's the problem.
Guys,
that's the whole finesse. If you know what guys really want,
guys brains want peace.
you wouldn't be
It's very
finesse.
simple.
You want what?
No, if you really know what guys really wanted, you wouldn't be finesse.
That's true.
Something very.
But
simple.
I feel like women
Merch.
But men are
into
just as hard to
shit.
figure out as women are.
That
Yeah,
that's
because
our
we're
problem.
also like from when we were young. Oh, you can get married, you're gonna have kids. It's like this thing that's like
exactly
so important. It's like, geez, can I like just finish school? Damn, like hold on, like
it's
I'm not
important.
even like finished with college,
It's
high school
important because
yet.
you guys don't have all day. That's why it's important.
I understand that, but it also becomes like so pressurized, and it
We
becomes
feel like we're on
oh
a
my god,
time
so who is there?
limit.
Like, it's
Emotional
like
and just
where's
it is
my
a
list?
timer.
You know,
everything is on a time
It
limit
is a
for
timer.
women. That's the problem.
Yeah,
I mean, when you're approaching what is it, 27 or 28, you're in the danger zone.
You think you
anyway,
need
because you're supposed
kids, you need to be
have kids and
married.
get married, and typically, generally, that's the whole point of men and women is to
And
get
there's a
together
lot
and
of men.
populate the world.
There's a lot of men that's 27 and up who don't have kids from not married, and we don't look at that as judgmental. But when a woman is like 27 and up who's not
double
don't have any
standard.
kids, isn't married, we look at it like, what's wrong with this woman?
Yeah, you should. And you should look at it that way.
Let me get your standpoint on that. Why?
Because men and women are not the same. A man's game is, can I attain girls? A girl's game is, can I retain the best man? So what we
you're going in
want
a
from the
circle.
opposite gender is adversarial. So like if a girl gets to a certain age and she's not married or has a family or anything like that, that's a bunch of red flags, because that tells me a bunch of other men have passed up on her and she does not qualify as someone that's worthy of a relationship.
I don't think that's true. What if she passed up on them?
Yeah,
Okay,
I kind of like what you said.
no, that's like me saying, yeah, I live in my mom's basement. I don't get no sex because I'm curving all these bitches. No, you've been sent your own way.
Right.
Same
No,
thing
what
with
if-
women.
what
Hold
if
on,
a
let
woman
me
doesn't want-
finish. Let me
Go
finish.
ahead.
Because that's it. By your logic, what did I say earlier? Men control relationships, women control sex. So if you're not able to get into a relationship, what you've effectively demonstrated is most guys don't value at that level and want to take you seriously, which is a problem with the woman. But what do women say? Oh, I curved them. That's the equivalent to me saying, I'm a virgin. I'm living with my mom. I don't get no sex. But you know what? Fuck these bitches. I don't want them anyway.
But I don't think that
You don't control.
I
You
think
that live with his mom. I
that's
feel like it's
true
the
if,
best way. You don't
control the
it's someone
dynamic.
who's looking for a relationship. I'm not looking for a relationship right now. I'm strictly focused on my business. I don't care what you say. I'm not. That's not my top tier priority. I'm not out here like, where's the guy? I'm like, I have a million and one things to do on my desk. I need to make sure I finish this and this and this and this and this. Once I get a little bit more like stable in my life and my entrepreneurship, then yes, possibly.
You're 27.
Correct.
Yeah. So
I don't.
you can say
People are
that.
having kids at 40. I'm not stressed on that. First of all, second of all, I have also gotten to a point where I have accepted the fact that I truly might not be with someone, and I'm okay with that.
You
That's
accepted
what I'm
that.
saying.
All right,
I'm
yeah.
okay with that. I'm okay with adopting a child and loving my child the way I'm supposed to love a man or my own kids, or whatever the case may be, and help out a child just like I wish someone helped me out when I was younger. That's where I look at it. So it's like I'm not trying to always run
Okay.
after a guy like you guys make it seem.
No. Here's the
sometimes,
thing.
you know?
No. Let me. Because
Go
here's
ahead.
the thing. Again, like I said before, you don't control the relationship dynamic. So I love it when girls try to say, no, I sent them or blah, blah, blah. You don't control relationships. So you don't have that. You can't sit there and be like, oh, well, I turned them down or whatever. No, you have now found a guy that you like, that you love and admire and respect, that's taking you seriously and wants to commit
Right,
to you.
if I don't go
Because-
outside, and if I don't look, I'm
because
not going to
9
find
out of 10
him.
times when girls say, oh, I was with a guy, but I broke up with him, whatever, maybe he filled all the boxes, but he didn't want to commit. And you're like, fuck it, I got a time clock. I'm going to move on to something else, someone that's going to take me more serious. So I get it. You're saying I'm going to have a career and I'm going to get money and everything, which is fantastic. All I'm simply saying is don't expect Prince Charming to be at the finish line when you're done doing all that, because Prince Charming is going to be looking for someone who's 21, not 31. And I think as long as women understand that there is a biological time clock, you are not going to be able to get the best guy
And
that you
just
can
like the
get when you're
cougars gonna be
young.
looking at the young man too.
Wait, what?
No one takes cougars seriously.
Yeah.
So anyway,
We don't.
like the women make sexual attraction is not the same as relationship attraction. You see a cougar, you want to fuck her, but you ain't gonna take her serious and wife her.
Facts.
Like no.
Why?
So
I'm 22, so it's kind
because
of on me. But
it's that's stupid for a man. Like you're getting someone on their decline. A question for you. Would you date a 19-year-old guy that loses a mom and smokes pot and doesn't have a job?
no, but I'll date Annalie Chapa and he's 19.
Okay, but hold on. Big difference though.
Wait.
Big
He
difference.
has status and he has money.
Okay.
Okay, he brings something to the table. He's an anomaly because most guys that age don't have that.
Okay.
But most women want a guy who's confident, ambitious, strong, successful, etc. This takes time to acquire. This is why women date up in age and status.
That's
so you
true.
got lucky. You dated Chapa, whatever.
I'm not saying I did. I wish.
Oh, okay. But if you were to get somebody like that, that's an anomaly. But most guys don't get that kind of money or status until they become older. So men and women are very different. The things that make a man attractive take time to acquire. The things that make you attractive, you're born with it. That's why a girl that's 18 can be on a boat with a bunch of multimillionaires,
Yep.
whereas I got to get on that boat until I become a millionaire. See the difference?
But so I have a question for you,
Yeah.
right? So let's
an old woman is useless.
Yeah.
if a woman, let's say she's like 25 and up, right?
Yeah.
And she made up her mind she doesn't want to have any kids. And let's say she doesn't believe in marriage. Is that a red flag to you?
Yeah.
Why?
Of course, she's a whore.
Because it's very simple. I'll ask you some questions. What are humans put on earth to do?
Okay. If you want to think about, biblical days.
What is the biological reason we are here on
Biology,
earth?
girl.
Okay. If you want
Biology,
to, no. If you want to think about biblical days, people are put on this earth to procreate.
Okay, stop right there. So since we're put on this earth to procreate, what is a woman's sexual strategy to procreate?
What does procreate mean?
Having
children.
Doing your
Have
favorite
kids.
thing ever.
Bruh, you are a porn star. You are a porn star. You know those words?
Not me listening to
Have
my
babies.
All right. Let's continue on.
Jesus
Let's
Christ.
continue on. So now that we know what human beings are put on earth to do, what do women do?
But
Answer the question.
Go ahead.
Because it's going to make sense. We've established that human beings are put on earth to procreate.
Mhm.
Now, what is the female strategy to procreate?
Have sex.
No, with who?
Men.
What kind of men?
Whatever her
Not
choice
necessarily.
is.
What is her choice? We're getting somewhere.
I mean, every woman is different.
Okay.
That's
Dominant man.
The best man.
Yeah,
The
the
best
best man.
the best man.
The
Yeah,
best man.
true. In her opinion.
Okay, so she's looking for quality in the best man, right? To get security from that man, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So if a woman doesn't have a serious relationship once she gets to a certain age, what does that effectively demonstrate about her sexual strategy? She's fucking up. So it's simple. When you look at it logically like that, it's very simple.
I mean,
It's
but
very,
there
very
are-
simple.
but-
What if she just is doing her own thing?
But there's a lot of
If
women.
you're not out in the world, how are you supposed to like meet people?
But there
like,
are a lot of
realistically?
women who don't want to have kids, and I personally,
Here's
as
the
a
thing.
woman, I don't look at it as a red flag because there are a lot
Are
of
you a
women.
man? Are you dating women? Exactly. So it doesn't matter what you think. With all due respect.
Can we ask the women who are
It doesn't
dating
matter.
women?
That's like me saying,
But-
"Oh, you're dating this millionaire? Red flag. and
Okay,
he has
so
a Lambo."
if this woman is a millionaire, you feel me? She has a lot to bring to the table, but she just doesn't want to have
What did I
kids.
say earlier about a
They
woman's
don't
money?
care about.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, fuck money. Fuck money. She has a lot of other great qualities to bring to the table, but she just okay. So let me ask, why is it okay for a man to not want to have kids, but it's a red flag if a woman doesn't want to have kids?
Because, like I said, what's your
happiness?
Men can have kids until the day they die. It doesn't matter. They can literally bust nuts until they're 60, 70 and have children. Women, however, you guys don't get that privilege. So you guys have to make that biological decision before you. But after 35,
I mean, there's women out here busting kids at
interrupting?
60.
Please stop
I'm
interrupting.
sorry.
You need to listen to stop hearing. You do understand by the time a woman's 35 years old, it's a high risk pregnancy. And then you do realize by the age of 30, most of your eggs are gone. So if you don't make that decision to have children when you're younger, you're not going to be able to have kids. Another thing I want to say too, we know a big predicator on female overall happiness and fulfillment is from having children in the family. Women are interested in people, men are interested in things. So if a woman doesn't have a child, most women want to have one. So you're saying there's a lot of women that don't want to have kids. Cool. If I lined up 100 girls, 90 want to have kids. Maybe 10 won't, but that's an exception.
I'll be honest. I do Pornhub, and to be real with you, my most favorite thing in the world is fucking take care of my kid. I fucking love babies.
There you go.
I think I was naturally born to be for children. Not before I had my kid, I was like, I fucking hate kids. I don't want no fucking kids. Second
You and
I had
most
my
women.
kid, I was like, oh my
Change your
God,
mind.
this is amazing. Like I got
'Cause you know
my
what?
own human.
That's what you're meant to do.
And I want like 50 more.
Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, you just have a very bad habit of interjecting. I can see it's in good faith, though. You really want to understand. But that's what it comes down to is that's why I'm saying, like, a woman that can't lock down a guy is the equivalent to a guy that can't get sex. Like, we make fun of incels, right? Well, women are in incel relation, I guess. I'll come up with a term like that. But it's the same thing. A man that can't get sex is the same as a woman that can't get a relationship.
And we're not saying that you can't do whatever you want to do. We're just saying women find happiness for the most part. We've been seeing studies. We've seen women in general, even here in the studio, being a mother and being nurturing. Now, you could be independent. You could do your boss shit. That's cool. But are you truly happy? Maybe, maybe not. But most women are happy having a family. So,
one other thing, too.
Go ahead.
Just to prove his point, right? Because we're not just talking shit. What we've seen is with feminism becoming stronger and stronger, women earning more and more money, women become more and more independent. What we've also seen is more women on antidepressants and anxiety medication than ever before.
That's
overall
true.
happiness levels, overall happiness levels from women in general reporting are lower. So women are more single now than ever before. So you would think on paper, you're making more money, you're more successful, you're more educated, you guys are dominating the workforce. Women are starting to make more money than men in a lot of major cities. They overwhelm colleges. Almost 3/4 of college students now are women. Why are women overall happiness levels down? It's because lack of family, high divorce rates.
That's true. Don't get it twisted. Like, I'm not saying that I don't want to have kids. Go ahead.
You know what, Myron? It's another reason why to that. Because our standards have gotten too high.
Oh,
you know why?
You think so?
Oh shit!
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Stop y'all shit.
Let her talk. Let her talk.
Bitches, we need to understand something. And it's you know what I realized when I was healing in my healing process, I realized I need my man. And I realized that I need a man. I'm sorry, as much as y'all
don't say sorry for that.
No, it's nothing wrong with that.
I realized that I need it because my standards were so high. So I was going to get rid of my man and get, a man that's like so above. And I was going to leave him for a man that's so above. But I realized that I needed my man.
That's true.
Why is that? Because like
it's a different kind of love.
Not only that, like my standards were just too fucking high for no fucking reason. Like I'm a woman. I shouldn't want to like.
What were your standards? Let me ask.
$200,000 a year.
No, listen, Myron. You know what's so fucking crazy? It was way more than that.
Oh shit! So that's
we want to
go to standards, nigga, every week, nigga.
We want to hear the standards for sure. Let's
my
hear.
Standards was like take care of me.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Me
being traditional.
But that's I don't want. No.
Okay.
That's the
and
basic
it's
instinct.
no. Times has changed. Okay, so we're gonna be in a modern time. And we're going to live in realistic life and not live in 1960 and 40s. Okay, let's be realistic with ourselves, bitches. Okay, we live in 2022 where shit has to get split both ways, I guess. And it is what the fuck it is. Okay,
but that's
we're not going to look like this. Oh, we're gonna
I'm gonna look like that.
I mean, here's the thing: you don't have to split. You could be with a guy that's gonna pay. It's just that
you're right, but Myron,
guys are
you
hard
know
to come
how
by.
rare that is. That shit is very fucking rare. Yes,
it is rare.
Leah, have you found?
Do it and then they get tired of it.
Pause. Have you found a rich ass nigga? Huh?
Oh, don't do
Have you?
How many single men? What is the percentage of single men living in America that are making your standard income salary?
But do you have to be rich?
Chris, get the calculator.
Okay, Leah, have you found a nigga that paid all of your bills like mine? I have.
Yep. I have.
Where's he now?
Where is he?
Where's he now?
He fell short in other qualities. I'm gonna say that. But
penis wise, penis.
We're not gonna do that on this show tonight. We not gonna do that.
Oh damn!
All right, so yeah, we're gonna get the calculator real quick. Okay, so guys, I don't think women understand how because I will say this: what I've learned from talking with over 1,000 women now, but also we've talked to thousands of men is women chronically overvalue themselves.
True.
And then men chronically undervalue themselves. And a lot of women, if I'm going to be very honest here, are quite delusional about what they think they deserve when it comes to a man. The man that you're looking for is very rare. That's why I said with you earlier, I was laughing when you're like, oh, if he cheats on me, I'm gonna cheat back. I'm like, well, if you're with a guy that's in this status, you're gonna take it out.
So now after this podcast, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take getting cheated on because
You should.
No,
I don't know. It'd be so different, bro.
Okay, we're not gonna normalize cheating.
But my pussy's good and my head is good and I clean and I cook and
but
I
you
got
have to
bread
know
and-
your worth, though.
That's what I'm saying.
But how many other
Know
girls
your
can do that
worth.
though?
Ain't nothing wrong
Ladies,
with
stop.
Any
Here's
girl
the
can
problem.
cook and clean and give
Yeah.
up pussy. Any girl.
So basically
we
you
can
guys
all
are
do
saying-
the same thing.
That's
the
not
only
true,
things that
because
we
some
different.
girls are dirty as fuck.
Ladies,
That's not the
ladies.
point.
If you
The
can
majority
fucking-
is just
All right,
we can
Yeah. One mic at a time. One mic at a time.
Hey.
One mic at a time.
One piece at a time, okay?
Okay,
Is
go
it, yeah,
Gino.
some go ahead.
Okay.
And then
Go
she
ahead.
can go
Women
back.
are women. Like it's all pussy is pussy. Regardless, pussy is pussy. Y'all can argue that all day long because you girls like to do that. Oh, my pussy tight. Oh, my this girl's but pussy is pussy to a nigga. A nigga doesn't give a fuck what a pussy looks like.
That's
A
not
nigga
true.
doesn't.
No, they
Most
do.
niggas do
I
not.
feel like
Most
they do.
niggas do not.
No, they do.
Generally,
They don't.
niggas do not.
Yeah, we don't.
Generally,
just
niggas
if you're
It
just
all feels the
fucking,
same.
if it's a one night thing,
I'm in the skin
Guys.
Listen,
You gotta stop interrupting each other.
let's go back to
Zena
it.
finish, and then you can go ahead and counter, and then I know you got sign.
Typically, there's the saying, only a fool refuses himself to a woman who offers himself. And that's a big ass saying. And it
That's
is
true.
true because 99.9% of the male population will fuck any pussy there is. Pussy is pussy.
That's true. That's
a
true.
woman can cook and clean. You could wear a bag on your head and a woman can all do the same thing. We're not talking about talents and who cleans better or none of that. At the end of the day, y'all all can learn how to clean. She can learn how to do exactly what you could do exactly the same way, just like I can, just like she can. So that doesn't make you different. The only thing that makes you different could be your personality. And generally, the nigga's not looking for that at first, like when we're talking
That's
about
true.
that. So where you're talking about the whole cheating thing. So you can't argue that.
In other words, one
Wait,
is
really?
more easier to replace.
Yes.
Facts.
So now going back to like the delusion chart, if we're all talking about our high standards, we do have ridiculous high standards. I have ridiculous high standards, but I know that they're unrealistic. I'm not gonna go find a man that's making $6 million a year that watches anime that's gonna deal with me being crazy as fucking emotional. That's not happening. If it happens, that is a godforsaken miracle, but it's not happening. So
Yeah, of course not.
long story short, with that being said, you got to understand, you have to think more realistically. If you find that person, like obviously
I have to take it. I just have
not
to take
that you
it.
have to take it, like obviously
Penis wise.
yeah, you don't not that you have to take it. They're not saying, oh, tolerate a guy that's fucking doing you dirty, cheating on you because you can't do any better. They're not saying that, but be realistically by who you're choosing. And if it happens, understand how the risk is of you going to go cheat, how the risk is of you finding that person that's suiting you, that's meeting your requirements. How are you gonna go find that again? You need
Okay,
to,
yeah, no,
you get
but
what
let's
I'm
keep
saying?
it real. If I really love that person and they're meeting all of my requirements, and if for some reason they do go and cheat, knowing that I'm the type of person you can be 100% open with, then obviously I'm in love at this point.
Oh, okay. There
Girls
we go.
in love are
What?
different.
What you do to her? What you gonna do?
I got
No. Because you ain't say what you gonna do. What you gonna do?
Like,
She's
okay,
gonna take it.
okay,
Very
maybe,
sensitive.
She gonna stick
maybe,
beside him.
maybe,
She go-
maybe.
That's my man, and I'm gonna
She
stick
gonna
beside
stick
him.
beside
So she went from
But
no
that's
to maybe.
because, but that is because at the end of the
She's
day, if
capping.
I'm in love with somebody, it's just in me to just ride for people. Like even my friends, like I really ride for people. So if I'm in love with you and like you are in a way
Henry
like,
Trap are gonna be fucking bitches. Exactly, and you're gonna
damn,
accept
babe,
it.
why you
yeah.
gotta do me like
Because
that?
that's we gotta keep it 1,000. Did you have something?
You're
You
gonna
have something you
accept
want to
it.
add or
That's
no?
true.
You're gonna stick
I
beside
do have
him.
a question.
is
I do have a
true.
question.
Yeah.
All right.
We know you.
You know what? Never mind.
I
I did lose my train of thought.
Let's read the chats here and then
All
we'll
right,
do questions
I'll read the
later.
chat.